When people think of nice guy, he's supplicating, he can't make decisions. Oh, where should we go to eat? I don't know, babe, where do you want to eat? How you carry yourself physically, emotionally, whether or not you have boundaries. Do you just let people run roughshod over you if someone's being disrespectful? You just take it, you go, no. You have to draw some lines, I'm not going to tolerate you treating me like that. I'm not going to tolerate you talking to me like that.
Shame that men feel when they're rejected by women is precisely the shame that they feel at knowing deep in their heart that they have not lived up to what they are capable of being. And that harsh judgment that women lay on men, which, by the way, is part of our sexual evolution, well, it's a terrible rejection, but it's a salutary rejection. And that process of differentiated choice has shaped us into what we are. That action of consciousness, wanting the best from a potential partner, and selecting, at least in part, on that basis.
Have you ever felt rejected by someone you had feelings for, only to find out years later that they wanted to come back into your life? Well, James and Lydia's story is one that many men can relate to. In this video, we'll explore the 4 reasons why some women return after rejecting us and how to avoid getting involved with them. So if you're ready to learn, hit the like and subscribe buttons now and let's go dive. Okay, so James asked Lydia out, but she declined. James felt terrible, but he channeled his pain into self-improvement, going to the gym on a regular basis and becoming a successful entrepreneur. Fast forward 7 years, Lydia sees James's picture on social media and begins doing everything she can to get James's attention, liking all his photos and commenting on all his posts just to get his attention. She succeeds in getting James's attention. They plan a meetup outside town. They meet up and have sex, and then Lydia asks James the water we question. Lydia wants to come into James' life after flat-out rejecting him 7 years ago. But why, when we men glow up, even our exes start throwing themselves at us? They want us to date them and wipe them. There are 4 reasons why these women return after rejecting us. The first is that they believe we're nice enough to take them back with their children. These women are looking for a retirement plan. I'm sure Lydia has a child and wants James to look after her and the child. When you asked her out, you were a jerk who put her on a pedestal, and she thinks you're still the same guy. It's a good thing you're consuming this type of information. Don't take her back. You're not a hero and you're not captain. She doesn't actually love you. She's only afraid of dying alone because Chad left her for a younger lady with a low body count. I think you should do the same. Don't ever settle for less. I'm sure Lydia thought having sex with James would get her back into James' life. Little did she know that James doesn't care about her. The second reason why women come back to someone they rejected is because they like the new you. They like the fact that you're every woman's dream. Now they want to be selfish with you. They want you all to themselves. From my story, Lydia wants James all to herself. A woman wants a man that all women want, and I believe it has something to do with their ego. If you want to be a man all women want, if you want to be a ladies' man, you need to be a high-value man. The third reason why women return is because they couldn't find anyone better because the man she wants doesn't want her. She wants to settle for you since we have our own life figured out. We have a lot of options now. So that woman that rejected us years ago isn't part of the big picture, except we want to use her to perfect our bedroom game. The fourth and last reason why these women return is because they're regretting that they rejected you back then. They're angry with themselves that they're not with you in your sports car. She's thinking, maybe if she had dated you back then, she would be enjoying life with you. Now you should avoid this type of woman. They weren't with you when you had nothing but want to come back because you're doing well. Now avoid these gold diggers. They'll lie to you that they love you. Get married to you, file for a divorce, and take half of your, this type of woman will ruin you. That's all for today. It's understandable to be attracted to someone who has their life figured out and is successful. However, it's important to remember that most of the time, it's not out of genuine love, but out of selfishness. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where an ex returns after rejecting you, take a step back and think it through. Don't be fooled by their words and actions, as they may be doing it for the wrong reasons, and you may end up getting hurt.